In the early 2000s, Rachael Leigh Cook seemed poised to hit the big time. She starred in The Babysitters Club, appeared as a young Jackie O in The House of Yes, and became a household name in the cute teen comedy She's All That. It should have been smooth sailing to stardom from there, but instead of taking her rightful place on the A-list, Cook just kind of disappeared. Why did she drop off the radar? Looking back at her career, it all starts to make sense. Still trapped in the 90s. Starring as the geek to chic girl in She's All That was both a blessing and a curse. The movie earned her 90s it girl status, but she could never really break free of that status. Nearly 20 years after She's All That, it's still arguably her most recognizable role. Perhaps the reason she's still so associated with that role is that she doesn't appear to have aged much since the movie's release. That might be good for reprising her old "This is your brain on drugs" commercial, but it could also be holding her back from securing more serious roles nowadays.
I'm trying my best over here.
Genre jump. A lot of rom-com starlets return to the genre once or twice before attempting to hop into more serious film fare.
I am done! I don't deserve this! I really do not deserve this!
But Rachael Leigh Cook eschewed the genre entirely and opted to make a home on the indie scene right away after She's All That. The starlet has since admitted that part of the decision to diss her star-making scene was naivete and an attempt to emulate the career choices of her House of Yes co-star Parker Posey. She told She Knows, "I quickly identified her as the coolest person I had ever borne witness to, and what she mostly did was edgy, smaller films. As soon as I had options in my career, I almost immediately swung my career in that direction." However, Cook never managed to nail the kind of gritty roles that would have established her as a serious presence in Hollywood. In 2004, after making a handful of low-budget indies and formulaic thrillers that never found an audience, she pivoted to take on a darker, different kind of role as a schizophrenic pop star in the film Stateside. It could have been an attention-getting move that proved her range as an actress, but unfortunately, Cook's performance was off-key and couldn't transcend the film's poorly written script or slightly ludicrous premise. Bummer. Box office bombs. Nothing saps a promising star's momentum like a terrible movie, and Cook had a spate of them. Although she stayed busy after She's All That, appearing in a total of 9 projects over the next 2 years, virtually none of them performed as hoped. Get Carter, a promising ensemble drama, made only $19 million against a $63 million budget, and Josie and the Pussycats couldn't even earn back its modest budget of $22 million and was viciously panned by critics. And the corporate techno-thriller Antitrust didn't just put a big dent in Cook's Hollywood cachet, it seems to have cursed the careers of basically everyone in it, including Ryan Phillippe and Claire Forlani. Without the ability to draw crowds at the box office, Cook's clout in Hollywood began to fade. Primetime bust. Like many actors who couldn't quite find their footing in feature films, Cook's next big move in 2012 was to reinvent herself on primetime TV by taking on the role of an FBI agent in TNT's quirky crime drama Perception. It was a smart choice for Cook and a great chance to get back on Hollywood's radar in a new way.
I'm small, I come from, indie dramas and romantic comedy. I just never really thought I could get a sort of hard-hitting role like that.
Unfortunately, the series didn't score the kind of ratings it needed and was canceled after 3 seasons. Mom first. Cook gave birth to 2 children in 2013 and 2015, and all signs point to her making motherhood a first priority. The actress relocated with her family to Atlanta while her husband, Daniel Gillies, was busy shooting his vampire drama, The Originals. Although Atlanta is certainly a hotspot for certain Hollywood projects, it's still not very close to Tinseltown, where all the auditioning magic tends to take place. She also told She Knows that she tends to think twice about whether a gig will be worth it, in light of her new childcare needs and locale, saying, "I know the hardest part is the sheer number of people I have to inconvenience when I want to go to work. Logistically, it's just plain complicated. Also, deciding if a project makes sense not only as a career, but financial sense, now plays a role. A lot of the fun, smaller movies will cost us money to do by the time we pay for the additional care." Not too late. In 2016, Cook did make an unusual pivot by agreeing to star in 2 separate projects produced by the Hallmark Channel. While feel-good TV movies have a bad rap as the place where Hollywood careers go to die, for Cook, it sounds like making a couple of less serious films could be a first step toward rediscovering what kind of actress she really wants to be. In a 2016 interview, she admitted, "My desire to be cool is constantly pitted against my actual taste. I tend toward the sunnier side, although I desperately want to do no-budget edgy things." In other words, if Cook stops trying to make herself fit the mold of an edgy indie actress and just starts making the kind of movies she likes, there should be no shortage of roles for her. Add to the fact that Hollywood is all about nostalgia projects these days, she's perfectly poised for a comeback, and she's still all that. Hey, we can dream, can't we? Thanks for watching. Click the Nicki Swift icon to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Plus, check out all this cool stuff we know you'll love too.